Hello, colleagues, and I am saying hello just to provide you with a very quick reminder on how to deal with infractions. In the past, and yet again, we will be using infractions to report students missing from advisory and from community meeting. We might expand that in the future, but for now, that's going to be our focus, with the note that this is really just a record-keeping moment, not so much anything that's going to be resultant in any behavior just yet. Sean and the administration is trying to, continue maturing this policy. But for now, let's just remember that conduct is right here on your main page. So as you can see, there is a conduct section right under grading where there are no grade plans open at present, as it says. If I have a student miss advisory or community meeting, I'm going to click the report and infraction button. Here, I can choose from the day it was, preferably getting this done the day it happens. More than likely, it happened at 9 a.m., but you can type this in or select down from the list. I'm going to throw poor Odin to the wolves and say that he missed advisory. In our drop-down menu, you'll see quite a few extra offerings. Don't get absolutely distracted by this. The first two are pretty much what we're going to use at this point. The rest of these hopefully won't be a problem, but if we do have some issues, for example, with students needing or being required to attend conference, this is a place we can do with that. But for now, community meeting and advisory. I've said that Odin is late from advisory. There are no points. Clearly, I generally stay away from this. This is where you can click in what WIS would put in as their name. It's much easier for me to type in something like Odin missed advisory this morning. Now, what I do is I just copy that same message and put it down here. One thing to take note, this second area, if something were super important for you to put in with this infraction, that second part is confidential. The administrators and people with that access in WIS can see it, but it just makes me nervous because I know that I am quite error prone, and I could just see myself typing something maybe that was meant to be for administration's eyes only in there. So I just keep the same thing in both boxes. The location, you've seen that I've done this before, is online. And after you're done with that, you can hit send for approval. Now, no worries if you did this in error. First off, if you click over here, it shows you how many infractions total are there. And you'll also notice as this screen comes up that young Odin actually has nothing there. Nothing's been sent to families. Nothing has been sent to advisors, etc. What you see is everything that's listed, and it's pending approval, right? So nothing has happened yet. What I have to do then is I have to go in, and then I will be the one dealing with consequences, or not consequences rather, but reporting. So as this shifts from one set of allowances to another, I'm just going to show you this for the record, just to beat a point home. That infraction for Odin will come to me, and I have to go through and review all of these, right? And here's all the information. If there was something funky, hopefully I could catch it. But this is where I can say it goes to all these people, and there's all this glorious stuff that I do. But right now, what I'm going to do is delete the infraction and say, yep. And so if we go back one more time, you can see that when you see the infraction report, there will be 0 now. So because I sent that in error to poor Odin, he has been deleted. Again, just as one last reminder, when you go to report someone as missing from advisory or from community meeting, this is how and where you'll do it. If something is sent in error or something super funky, just make sure and reach out to me before I end up saying that those are approved. I hope this is helpful. Please let me know if you need any further advice or assistance in how to report infractions.